Hi guys. If you know me, you know I am kind of crazy about vinyl. So today I am going to be doing a product comparison and review, and the products I'm going to be using today are Cricut's Premium Shimmer Vinyl, and this is a newer glitter vinyl that they put out, and I actually won this in one of the Cricut Crafternoon contests, and I've been really excited about trying this, and I haven't done it yet, so I figured I would break it out today and put it alongside one of my other favorite products and see how they compare. This is as I said, the premium vinyl, and it's shimmer, and it's a cotton candy sampler, and it includes, get it up there so you can see it without the glare, a pink, silver, and blue, and there is one sheet of each, and each sheet is 12 by 24. The other products I'm going to be using today are a permanent adhesive glitter vinyl from the company Happy Crafters, and I'm going to be using these two colors today. And this is a product I have used before, and I really like it because this one, don't know how well you can see, they come in 12 by 15 sheets. They're not available in rolls right now, but it is a totally smooth finish, and I mean it's just a thickness of a regular permanent premium vinyl. So it's much easier to work with than traditional glitter vinyl. So let's open up the Cricut vinyl and see how it compares in terms of the thickness. Now, one thing I want to say about both of these companies, Happy Crafters and Cricut, both have excellent products. I've never had really any problems from either company, and they both have very good customer service. Cricut, of course, you know, they really prioritize their customer service. They're very active on social media, and basically they've built a whole community around their machines and their products. They're just really great to deal with. Happy Crafters is also pretty active on social media. Their customer service always responds in a timely manner, and they have good prices on their products, and pretty reasonable shipping as well. Okay, so we're getting this out. Adjust down the camera angle a little bit. So you can see 12 by 24 sheets, and like a lot of their other vinyls, I'll turn you this way so you can see, straight out of the package, and they all lay pretty flat, which is great because it's hard to fight with vinyl off the roll when all it wants to do is curl up on you. And I see it also includes a 12 by 12 of Cricut Strong Grip transfer tape. This is one of the issues I have had with traditional glitter vinyl, is that you do have to use a stronger transfer tape, and sometimes that is, once you've transferred it over, it's really hard to get the transfer tape back off and get your vinyl to stick. So I'm going to, of course, save this in case I do need it, but I am actually going to try with Cricut Shimmer Vinyl to use the same transfer tape I do for the Happy Crafters, and we will see how it works out. Okay, so first impressions, let me show you a better idea of the colors. This is a pink. And the silver. You can see it's has a much finer glitter than traditional glitter vinyls, but you are not sacrificing shine for the texture. You're still getting a lot of that glitter, a lot of that shine. This is the blue, and this is definitely not as thick as a regular glitter vinyl. It is not a completely smooth surface, but it's not heavily textured either. It actually kind of, if you feel the top of it, it kind of has a velvet type feel. Let's do a shine comparison. This is a Happy Crafters brand. This is a Cricut brand. And Happy Crafters is not as fine of glitter as a shimmer vinyl. So if you're looking for a little more of an actual glitter look, this one might have a slight edge, but I really am liking the look and the shine to this one too. I know with the camera and the lights it can be hard to kind of pick that up, but in person it really does have a nice shine and texture. Okay, so I'm going to roll that back up and set it aside. I'm going to be making putting some decals on a couple of these stainless steel water bottles today, and I'm going to be using the pink and blue in Cricut and kind of the pink and this aqua color in the Happy Crafters brand. But let's get into some of the other comparison points for these two products first. Okay, so you can see this is the decal I'm going to be making, and let's have a look at the products. Okay, this is Cricut's page right here, and this is their premium vinyl shimmer permanent, and this is not the sampler rolls. This is the single color rolls, and as you can see, it comes in all of these different colors. There's black, blue, chocolate brown, fuchsia, gold, green, light blue, purple, red, and silver. And there is 48 inches on each roll. Says ideal for indoor projects. I'm going to be, like I said, making water bottles with mine. It does lay flat, and it says it's easy to weed. Let's look at the details. You can read in the description a little more about it. It says it's water resistant, adhesive, lasts up to 3 years. So that might not be as long as some permanent vinyls, but all of their premium permanent vinyls, it is supposed to be more dishwasher friendly. And the cost for the roll is $11.49. Okay, so let's jump over here to Happy Crafters. And this is their glitter adhesive vinyl permanent. And you can find that in the adhesive vinyl tab, and then click on glitter, and this is the Happy Crafters permanent glitter. And this comes in the 12 by 15 sheets. And if you buy 10 or less, it's $3.25 a sheet. If you buy more than 10, it drops down to $2.75. So Happy Crafters does have a slight price advantage when neither are on sale. But you guys know that Cricut often runs some really good sales, and that's usually when I try to stock up. So the Happy Crafters adhesive glitter vinyl, you can tell, comes in more colors than Cricut's, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to remember which one this is. Yeah, this is the teal one of the Happy Crafters one I'm using. I call it teal. That's actually their Tiffany blue. And the pink I am using is just the pink. And it is permanent, and this is one of my favorite products, and I've actually used it a lot. I do try to buy Cricut brand when I can, but Cricut did not have a product comparable to this before now, so I would always buy this from Happy Crafters. I actually put some of this on a car decal over a year ago, and it's survived all the Nebraska winters, or all the Nebraska weather, the heat, the cold, the rain, the wind, everything. It still looks just as perfect now as it did when I put it on. It hasn't faded, or it still shines. Okay, available in over 20 colors. As I said, it is a smooth finish. Same cut settings as regular vinyl. I just put it on the vinyl setting of my Air 2. 12 by 15 sheets, and they do provide all of this right on the product page. And for their pardon me, they kind of group all their permanent glitter foil vinyls together. They give it an outdoor durability of 6 years, indoor durability of 10 years, and waterproof. Says it's good for car decals, dishes, hand washing, and indoor and outdoor signs. I do not have a dishwasher, but I've also done a coffee cup with this, and I do drink a lot of coffee, and so it has gone in the microwave, which I know is a no-no, and it's got washed a lot, and it's holding up really, really well. I'm going to be using, me and my kids will be using these water bottles all summer long, so we will keep you up to date and post picture comparisons of how the two hold up for a durability comparison. Okay, I'm going to get out of those and going to go ahead and get to work on cutting these designs. Okay, so what I did notice when I was working with this is the shimmer vinyl weeds a lot like regular glitter vinyl. But I'm going to play around with it some more because I think the majority of the issues I had with the shimmer vinyl were because it didn't cut quite deep enough. It was really, really, really close, but just wasn't quite there. The Happy Crafters vinyl weeds pretty much just like Oracle 651. So if you're used to working with a thin vinyl like that, you probably won't notice any difference between the Happy Crafters and 651. The If you're used to a firmer vinyl like Cricut's premium vinyl, I wouldn't recommend trying to pull off a lot at one time because it can get stuck to itself quite easily. But overall, both of them did get weeded. The Cricut did take a bit longer. Okay, since this is a review video and not a tutorial, I also sped up the cup making process because, let's face it, nobody wants to sit and listen to me talk for 45 minutes, not even me. But if you do want to see a cup tutorial video at some point, just leave me a message in the comments, and that is something we can do. Okay, so the first one I put on was the Happy Crafters, and then when I was getting ready to do the Cricut, I did try using the contact paper for transfer, and that did not work out so well. I had to do some readjusting and some fixing, and finally did what was included with the vinyl and used the strong grip, and it worked much better that way. So I would recommend with the shimmer vinyl, do use the strong grip transfer tape just like you would regular glitter vinyl. But after we did that and got them all on the cups, they both transferred really well. They stuck on the cup really well, and they came out looking very nice. I will say that the Cricut being a little firmer was a little easier to position. As I mentioned with the Happy Crafters, where it's a thinner vinyl, when you're using big decals, you have to be careful to place them parts at a time, because otherwise they will tend to get stuck where you don't want them stuck, and then they have a hard time coming up again. But we did get the cups done. Okay, I'll get back up here. Hello. Okay, let's see what we've got. I'm going to turn off this backlight. I'm not sure if that made it better or worse. There we go. This is a Cricut. And of course I'm going to be letting both of these cure for a day before we start using them. Here is the Happy Crafters. Side by side, and you have to remember that I did not have exact same colors for both brands. So I'm getting pretty close to equal amount of shine from both of these, truthfully, but obviously since I'm using bolder vinyl for the Happy Crafters one, that does stand out more. But they actually both came out pretty well. So my final thoughts. I think Cricut has once again come out with another really great product, and I'm very excited to see them expanding their vinyl line, the types of vinyl that they are using. It is a great product. Uh, Definitely still more similar to a standard glitter vinyl than, like say, Oracle 651 vinyl, or even Cricut's regular solid permanent premium vinyl. I've used some of that, and it's very comparable to Oracle 651. This is still going to give you, I just see a part on there that I forgot to read. This is still going to give you that glitter vinyl look, and it is easier to work with than traditional glitter vinyl, but not as easy to work with as regular non-glittered vinyl. I'm going to be interested to see how well it holds up on here. It's really pretty, really cute. My girls are going to love it, except for a few mistakes I made while transferring and stuff. Very nice, pretty product. Happy crafters, if I am going to work with glitter for the time being, I've still got to give this one to happy crafters if I'm wanting a permanent glitter vinyl without the hassle. Because working with this is pretty much just working with a standard permanent vinyl. You cut it on the regular vinyl setting. Cricut's I cut on the custom setting for the shimmer vinyl. And as I work with it more, I think I will either increase the pressure or cut twice, because I think a lot of the problems with weeding was the cut just was not quite deep enough. But I missed the same piece on this cup too. That's funny. But like I said, this one is all the beauty of glitter vinyl without all the hassle. But I don't think you can go wrong with either one. And honestly, Cricut has some really, really great sales a lot of times, and you can pick these up for a good price. And especially if you are going to be using a lot, the capability of having it in the rolls versus just the 15-inch sheets could be a big advantage there. So that's not something I want to overlook either. But like I said, both very good products. I would use both of them again. I'm going to have several other projects I'm looking forward to doing with the Cricut Shimmer Vinyl. So, excuse me, I'm excited to do that. But that is my thoughts on these. I'm going to add links for both of them below, as well as a link to my blog. So if you like this video, please subscribe so you can see more. I will see you guys later. Bye.